Up next for the Buccos, Cash. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Number 0.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Ball, stand right here on the back, on the back.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Cash at third with nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Well, it's been a lopsided contest so far, with the Pirates dominating to this point and taking aim at this one in a series sweep.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Hey, let it fly right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. One and two now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Keep it rolling. Here you go.
Fouled off.
Keep it going. Stay hot.
Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Set to get his day started, Franmil Reyes, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The 1-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Next up for the A's, Vaughn Franco.
Left fielder, Vaughn Franco.
This is skied into short left center. Mancini moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Cash. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance.
Hey,
What's he got in store for us here?
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. The Buccos had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Count Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning.
All right, come on now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Cash. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the...
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Let's go. Home run.
A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it'll give the Pirates a 4-2 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater.
Striding in for Oakland, Brian Anderson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is after it.
Get to it. Get to it.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Cash, who's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Keep driving. Let's go right here.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Come on now, let it fly.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Walk your boy, and your boy got a home run. Let's get it.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop-up. Profar is there for it. And the inning is over.
Oh, just playing with the base.
Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Well, this one has excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Parker Bridwell earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
This coach wants his players ready to rise to the challenge of clutch moments.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call. Settling in now, Cash. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cash. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, for measures.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw over. And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Digging in, Cash. He's cleanup in this one, but we'll get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
So next to the plate for Texas, Alan Trejo.
Alan Trejo.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Cash on the move into a slide as he makes a great basket catch.
Not an easy thing to do to stop one from going in the gap, but a nice sliding catch right there. He sure made that look easy.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Fred Roberts. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there. Probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. I'm sure when he walked in that batter's box right there.
Oh, he misses it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
1 run, 4 hits, 4 errors. They left 4 men on base.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside. Beautiful. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Cash is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 0.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Headed after it is Mazzara.
Go hard, you're scoring, go hard!
But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Now the payoff pitch home. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Uwasi backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive line.
Digging in to try it again. Cash. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home run.
Cash will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
And it's right here one time.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 4.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cash will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Ready now, Cash.
Now
So
batting.
far 2 for 3 in this
0.
one.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pitch. Drive it right here. Let it rip right here. We need him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, put one in the
A
gap
lot
right
of
here,
times
huh?
you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the
Hey, do
plate
your
with
pitch
guys
up there.
on, but
Let's
right
go.
here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Their count now at 2
Have a
and
rip
2.
like you can. Here you go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Up next for the Rangers, Nomar Mazara, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys.
This afternoon's game. The Pirates took the lead in the 4th and held on
Here
until
now
the
is our
end.
final line
Eric
score this
Fetty
afternoon.
earns win number 4
First
on
for
the
the
season.
victorious Pirates,
Yohander Mendez
5 runs
takes the
on
loss
11
despite
hits.
allowing
No
only
errors.
1
They left
earned and 1
16 men on
unearned
base.
run. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan
Time of the
Plesac,
ballgame,
Heidi
3 hours
Watney, and
and
our
3
entire
minutes.
crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Buccos have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Alex Reyes will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cash, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams
That's what
playing
I
some
meant.
good baseball right now. Unfortunately,
rip up
a
there,
winning
huh?
streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps.
Stepping in for the
Batting
Cardinals,
second,
Justin Williams.
the right
He'll
fielder,
get to take his first
number
cuts here.
67.
We got one here. We got
Now
one.
the 3-2 pitch.
One,
Hit
one,
back
one.
up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
That'll bring in Williams
Batting
Astudillo.
sixth, the catcher, number 64.
You go right now, fellas.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under at Hash. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3.
We gotta get a hit. We gotta get a hit.
Striding in.
Hit right
Hash.
here.
0 for 1 here in the
Number
early
0.
going.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Outside, 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but
Hey, get your
now
pitch,
he's
stay
got
through it.
himself
Let's go,
into
try
a
it.
little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Now a fastball as he just Reared up and let that one fly in the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Reyes. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Wow, throw a 10 over and
What are
bring
you
out the
jumping
crowd.
for?
Look like a 3-ring circle.
At the plate, Tino Veras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jairo Munoz. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Cash is there. And that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cash. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Moran gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Going better. Let's do it. Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall in right field.
Let's go. Another home run. Let's go. His power.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Oh.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Top of the 8th,
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hold that
With this
back,
one almost
bro.
in
You
the
didn't
books,
even
the
go all
story
the way
was
around.
clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
I don't care. I don't like that pitch.
Struck him out again. Striding in to start the 9th, Williams Astudillo. And they'll need him to get something going here.
64.
Ready with the 1-1. Pops this one up. Iwasi onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Gray notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Buccos are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next.
13-26. That's terrible.
Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
He has 7 starts.
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from
ERA
the University of South
4,
Carolina.
91.
Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches, he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
10 home runs, 28 RBIs.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the back. And a dive, but he's back in.
He's pitched the ball.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here. Through 5 games in this homestand, they're 3 and...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires.
I hate that.
Stepping into the box, Cash. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
All right, we got 2 people on base.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
0 outs. Top ball, though.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1 and 2 is the count.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
He's going to be low because he's going to try to hit us into
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Yeah, let's go now. You got this.
2-2. Even. No sleep.
All right, hold on right there.
This one gets away.
All right, full count right here.
So now 2 men in scoring position.
Let's see if he's going to throw it straight.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
He's going to throw it straight down? Or he's going to try
skied into very shallow right. Williams moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
And I went for it. Of course. All right.
Stepping into the box.
We're out. 2 outs.
Up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball is nowhere close.
His curveball is so obvious that it's a curveball. Like, I wouldn't even
you like up there.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
The 2-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will get there to make the running play. And
Of course.
so the batting order turns over now and set to go Harrison Bader. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit.
All right, we're 1 for 3.
Riding in once again, Cash.
Top of the 8th.
For him in his last
2 outs.
at-bat.
And we got a personal touch.
First delivery to him on the way. This pitch is
And it's popped up. Why did I
Sosa
swing?
waits on it.
Why did I swing? Why did I swing?
And
Why did I swing?
that
Why did I swing? Why did I swing?
Ready for another chance. Edmundo Sosa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
I was not catching it, especially after they made me go tackle.
Now batting, the second baseman, Matlock.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, the base hit.
Yo, they made my dude stop.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Cash. He was retired after pumping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Bases loaded.
Bronson is a fairly
Top of the 9th, 4 to 1.
Today's game.
2
Electric
out.
stuff that results in
It's
a lot of
either I could-
strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty,
It's
let me
either
tell
he
you
goes-
something. What
I'm
makes
going
this guy
strikeout,
so special? He's like his
or I'm
own
gonna hit
relief
his
pitcher
grand
for a relief
slam.
pitcher. He gets into trouble.
Or
What does he
hit all
do?
the
He
ball.
kind of puts
Hit
it in
all the
5th
base
gear,
runners,
and he just takes it up another notch.
Get
Not a
rid of
lot of
it.
guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's
just
nearly
tempted to
impossible to make contact off of.
They look good. No one better. Here we go.
The set and the 1-2. In
And
the
there
dirt,
it
but
goes.
swung on and missed.
Hold up, hold up.
And the throw to first ends the inning.
Play discipline, play vigilant.
Get 3.
Wow,
We
that's
won it,
8
though.
wins in a row, and
I
it
think I
seems
got
like
it.
they can't do anything wrong. When you're
But
riding a
we
streak
won it.
like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
4-2 the final score today. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through when it mattered in the 9th on the
think
way
we're
to
on a
the win.
six-game winning streak
Keone
now.
gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Felipe Vasquez closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 8 hits,
Batting
1
clutch,
error.
of course,
They
no
left
doubt.
12 men on base.
It's going to be hard for me to get that batting
Time of the
touch.
ball game, 2 hours
But-
and 55 minutes.
Only because I'm so
Our paid
tempted to
attendance
swing
this
definitely
afternoon,
bases, but
46,000.
maybe with 2 people
The
on base,
Cardinals
that's
would like to
not
thank
as tempting. But
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out
bases
here in the
loaded
top
is
half of the
very
inning.
tempting. The swing. When you trying to get that home run.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the center fielder.
All right, we got 0 people on base,
0.
2 outs. One pitch hit. Ooh, negative. 0 outs. Top of the 8th. No one on base. And Cal Morgan.
And he waves at a curveball there. No
That's a
balls and a
curveball
strike.
right there. Let's get it.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Don't do it again.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time
I
for
think
a
he
ball.
wanna hit.
1-1.
He wanna home run.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a
Obvious.
right-hander have stood up.
Obvious.
Popped up.
And I popped up.
Maris is under it.
How was that?
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Two very well-pitched games. Davidas Nevaroskis goes on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Relieved in the 8th inning.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not
We won it. Let's go.
as they lock up a nice road victory here in
But
10
that guy
innings.
is insane.
Pitching and defense game 2-1.
Now,
The
why they
final
got him
score
in
this
center?
afternoon. Davidas
probably just giving
Nevaroskis
me a
earns the
little break.
victory out of the bullpen,
All right,
his
we
5th.
go now.
Felipe
With our final
Vasquez
line score.
records the save.
No one's watching.
Hello.
Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Pirates find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Into the box, Bernardo Colon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Bernardo Colon.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Okay,
leading off the inning, Cash, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning start.
Line drive to center field.
Get out.
Marte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
All right, so.
Okay, here's how the Snakes.
Up next for Arizona, Tim LeCastro, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Frazier retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Talking about me,
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Pete Loomis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Pete Loomis.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cash is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Coming to the plate now, Cash hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Come on now, big fella.
From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
A little bit late.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Joey.
3 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Standing in, Cash. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
All right, we're going with a slider down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up the throw. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Come on, let it fly.
Top of the 6, 3-3.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
3-3, top of the 6, 0 outs. 0 man on base, 2 and 1. Did that count?
Ball even at 2-2.
That one. I had to find that.
Here now the 2-2.
2-2.
Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Whoa. I did not mean to
I love watching a pitcher that can run it.
Digging in once again, Cash. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Oh, yeah, we bounced him back.
He got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2.
I keep swinging at pitches inside.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Ow! Come on.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. His career numbers in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Starting the 8th year.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft.
If they didn't slow my person down, I could make big catches that shouldn't be caught.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cash racing back to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
Bro,
Only
if I don't
one
get
in the
Gold
inning
Glove
for
this year,
Arizona.
that's gonna
We
be,
played
that's
8
gonna
full.
kill me, bro.
D-backs out in front.
I need to get
5
Gold
to
Glove
3.
this year. Gotta get Gold Glove this year.
It's nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Diamondbacks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Andrew Chafin earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Darren Robeson hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
All right, let's get into our next game.
Time of the ball game.
Regressed on contact, regressed on plate vision, and plate discipline.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home
And
safely.
we decreased on plate discipline, of course. So we gotta get that back up. But our fielding definitely progressing. Because we're out there making plays, you dig? Contact will change. 91 with power versus lefty. And only at 82 with power versus lefty. Oh, our contact versus righty is higher than our contact versus lefty now. We gotta get those lefties up, cause we've been doing terrible with it. So I'm power swinging everything now. What about our fielding, our stealing and stuff? Our stealing's only a 61. Our speed's a 95. Durability. Durability affects the rate at which you recover energy, as well as how sustainable you are to injuries. We never got injured yet. So, stealing affects your chances of successful stealing the base. Once we get our stealing up, we're gonna be stealing bases like this. Definitely with our speed. Our base running aggressiveness is only a 49. Base running aggressiveness affects the likelihood of your player attempting to steal when simulating. Oh, that's basically only when simulating. Okay. Arm strength affects the velocity of your player throw and fielding. Well, our fielding, our strength and our accuracy. We're definitely worrying about our accuracy. Our accuracy is the main thing we gotta worry about. And our fielding is fine. What about reaction? Reaction affects your ability to quickly react to the ball and how quickly the fly ball indicator will appear. Okay. So that's only a 71. Alright, let's get into our next game. I don't know why I went all over that, but hey.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Taijuan Walker is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You'd think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
In now, Cash.
Hey, like
The
the jam
center
right
fielder,
there.
number 0.
Alright, so we're coming up the bat. I didn't see our average. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we're driving in the run. Only swinging our pitches inside the our zone. Driving in the run. Or driving in the run within first 3 pitches.
Like you can, come on.
We're gonna go with
Come on, one
driving
time
in the
right
run
here.
with first 3 pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch
That's
hacking
one pitch.
here, and that's the first strike.
I don't think
Well,
I can
guys,
do
you
it.
take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Why did I
Well, you
pick
better
that?
get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
We're
And
3-1.
there's a
Let's
fastball
go.
well off the
Second and
plate
first.
inside.
0
He's
outs.
got himself into a little bit of trouble out here.
How many outs? 1 out.
Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
On my TV. Crap.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball
Why
as he swings
am I
and misses for the
swinging that
second
dumb
out.
shit?
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit
We're
1
batting
home
at
run.
250.
And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carson Kelly. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now at the plate, Lewis Trotter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Bottom and second.
Into the
2 outs.
windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Galindo ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So stepping in, Bernardo Colon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bernardo Colon.
All right, bottom of the third. 1 out.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cash giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Our fielding is going to be 100%.
Now in the box, Cash. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
I got my plate
Still all
discipline there.
zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10
Top of the 4th.
and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Top of the 4th, 1 out.
Ready with the 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Don't mess it up now.
Get your pitch. Drive it right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
If I would have waited a little bit longer, that would have dropped right to my bat, and that would have been gone. I think he's going to throw another curve.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Slow grounder to
Get
first.
there.
To his right,
Get there.
Rudolph. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering.
That always happens. I could beat that out.
That was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I
2 out.
understand that, Matty, but
Top of
this
the
guy's
6th.
got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and none left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Bucks out in front, 1-0.
All right, we got thrown out.
Stepping in, Carson Kelly, over 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
I can't wait to get a player up to 100 and everything. I just want to see, like,
fortunately, he's able to stick with it
what
and
will
get the out
happen.
at first.
I just want to see, like, how good we're going to be. How much home runs we're going to get.
He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
I'm waiting for one of the YouTubers,
Maybe the
one
first
of the
base
real
coach was
YouTubers
giving him the
that
green
play the
light to
game
go
a lot.
ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
Come on, big guy. Get your
I'm just
pitch
waiting
and let
for
it
one
rip.
of them to get to 99 on everything.
Hey, let her rip right here.
If it's possible.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
To be honest, I don't think it's possible.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. Nothing in 1.
Find a gap, kid.
They
Find
say
a
you
gap.
can, but like, it's going to take
And
a
a
while.
fastball way
for
off
it to
target
happen.
here, and it's even at 1.
I know it's going to
Grimm,
take a while for it to
who
happen.
appropriately gets the nickname Reaper. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds,
I
and he
like
has
the
found
game.
his
I
way
love
in the
it.
big leagues.
Come on,
This has
big guy,
turned out
get
to be
your
a
pitch.
really nice pick.
So far, he threw all
The
pitches
1-2.
outside the zone, and I'm over here swinging at him.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and
I
no
think I
swing.
swung at that
It's
one.
ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2
all
pitch.
around.
Good
It's
swing on
twos
a
all
tough
around.
pitch, and he'll stick around to
Now I
see
just got to
another
get a
one.
hit. I just got to get a
Change
hit
of
now.
speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
Oh, man, he's
What?
been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games.
Oh,
That's his
my
5th
gosh.
strikeout in this series alone.
All because I'm
so
swinging
clearly
at
this pitching
stupid
staff,
stuff.
they figured
Look,
out
the
how
pitch
to
is
attack
like,
this
why?
guy.
The pitch is like, yes, because he knew if I made contact with that, it's gone.
Here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for the base hit. Long throw to the plate, and the winning run will score. as
Why
they
did my
walk off
Deuce
with a 3-2
throw that so
victory.
slow? He ran up to that ball so slow.
In a
Could
close
make it
game
to
like
every
this, you
fly
look for
ball,
that
but
one
make,
guy who
but it's a
produced when
ground
it
ball. You
mattered
want to run to
most,
it
and
slow as
this
hell.
is the guy. He's our
Oh,
top
my
player
God.
of the
Final
game.
line score for the ball
Well, the
game
numbers
tonight.
don't just
First
jump
for the
out at you, but his
victorious
lone hit
Diamondbacks.
was a
3
really
runs on
important one.
7 hits.
And sometimes you
One
just
error.
need to
They
come
left
through.
All right, I'll take the loss.
Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing, a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Matt Cook will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
At the plate, Cash will get us started in the top of the second.
Number 0.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a
Right down the
changeup
middle.
for a called strike. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home
Well,
fans without question.
I'm going to
That's
put it
exactly
like
what
this. We're
team's
not
doing.
letting them sweep us. Oh,
Hey, let her
hell
fly,
no.
kid. Let her fly.
He was on a 6-game winning streak, and
The windup and
Now we're
the
about to
0-2
reveal on
pitch.
the losing streak.
And
That's
0-2 he
like,
misses with a
That's
fastball.
not happening.
Well,
Come on
fans
now.
of the
I'm
art
not
of
letting it
pitching
happen.
are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
I gotta get
And
all
you're
the
going to see
points.
two different
I
mindsets
don't
from
want
both
it to
offenses, Dan.
Let me put it like
Facing the
that.
power guy, he's going to
But
come
these are the
at you.
team
He's going to pitch to
sports.
his strengths and not your weakness. And
Our
on the
team
flip
better
side, the finesse
come
guy is
through
going to
with
try and
something.
keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing
dig,
through
dig,
it,
dig,
but
dig.
he just ended up taking off on it.
Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That's what Eric Pitcher does.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best.
Stepping in, James Morin.
Up next
He'll
for
look
the
to bounce
Diamondbacks,
back after striking
the center
out his
fielder,
last time up.
James
Cologne leads off first
Morin.
with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Now to the plate, Cash comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle
drive it
innings
like you can.
with
Let's
no
go.
score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Right down the middle.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, I swing that stupid stuff like that.
Good waste pitch, 1
1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball
All
on
right,
the fist,
even
and that'll
out.
even things up at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh my gosh, how did I miss that?
It's
man?
always nice to keep a guy that has good
Always
wheels
gotta sit
off
back
base,
on the
and
pitch.
That's just what they did right
Just
there.
catch
Big
up to that
strikeout.
fastball. Like that.
Now at the plate,
They gotta
DeAndre
get used to
Rudolph.
his
He
pitches.
got on
first
top of
baseman,
one and was a ground down
DeAndre
victim last time.
Rudolph.
Hit in the air out to center field. Cash on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played
It's
4
still
full,
0-0. We
and
got
we
3
are
hits. They
tied
got 2 hits.
0-0.
0 errors in both teams.
Now at the plate, Larry Lofton.
Leading off
He
for the
singled his last
Diamondbacks,
time up.
The right fielder, Larry Lofton.
High in the air out to center field. Cash waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
We got 1 out. We got 1. We got 1. Bottom of the fifth.
Stepping in and ready for
Hey,
another
we got
shot.
1
Cash.
first.
No hits to this point.
And still tie game. I agree.
Hey, like you can up
Ready
there,
to
huh?
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Everything
Good
going
fastball
low.
down around
I
the
know it
knees
is.
there, taken for a strike. Well, now that we're
Hey, be
midway
patient.
through this one,
Get
it's
your
safe
pitch
to
on.
say
Gonna be
that
a change-up
runs
or
have been at a
curveball.
premium, and both
Might be.
starters doing it in different ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin
now.
a
Come
cat.
on now,
One's a
one time.
finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. the other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Bro,
It's been a
it
story
just
of
seemed like
two different
those
styles
pitches
of
was
pitches,
right
but both getting
down.
the same thing, both throwing
And it
strikes
just-
early, keeping the ball down
it's
in the
below
zone.
them.
As you
It
touched
don't
on
look
it, there's
below
more
them.
than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Ready
these
for
don't
another
seem like
shot
those
now.
pitches are
Cash. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Sent
Come on,
on
get
the
there, get
ground
there.
out to second. To his left, LeCastro. Throw on
Bro,
the
I've been
first
doing
in
terrible
time,
this
so
game.
the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A single
Told
run
you.
good enough to do it
I
today.
told you,
1-0
we're
the
not
final
going
score.
out with
The
a
Pittsburgh
sweep. They
Pirates
just
get their
the team.
division leading
You
30th
can't
win
go
of
out
the
with a
year.
sweep.
Michael Fulmer earns
Y'all can
win
win
number
games,
4 on the
but
season.
we're not going out
Matt
with a
Cook
sweep.
is settled
That's
with a
enough.
loss after giving up
Whether
only.
it's me helping the team or rather it's the team doing it. We're not going out with a sweep. That's enough. Alright, so let's see. We're still at 89. I'm trying to make it up to a 90. I don't know what I gotta do to make it up to a 90. What do I gotta get up? I guess it's power and speed that the anomaly is based on, so I guess we gotta get our speed up. Our max cap is our contact against righties is, yeah. We're 30 and 11. We're at the top. They're 24 and 19. They're still fighting for their life, but that's on them. And we're ranking first in every. Let's see. Team ranks. Not bad. We're in none of these. Oh yes, we are. We're in home runs. Let's go. We're second in home runs. Oh, I hope I got a chance of. Wow. Caught stealing. We're tied for second. Or right fielder, second baseman, or others center fielder. Oh, I guess keep getting caught stealing. But we're tied for second. Stolen bases. What? Where's mine at? Where's my name at? Come on. I'm up there with a slugging percentage though. 535, 38. I mean. Home runs allowed. Let's see. Second that. Bases on balls allowed. Come on, Pirates. That's not what I want. 112 freaking bases allowed. I got serious on balls. Strikeouts, we're not even in that category. Win percentage, we're definitely up there. That's good. .732, we're definitely first. Alright. Home runs, I'm in that category with 10 home runs, even though it's the beginning of the year. We just gotta keep getting those home runs. If we keep getting them home runs, we'll be fine. These are from last year, I think. Yeah. What else do I need to look at? Picks for fire, squeak out a close victory. A-Cash notched a couple hits last game out and wants to keep the hot streak alive. Hell yeah, I do. Happy Cinco de Mayo, MLB fans. Time to celebrate with some spring baseball. Cinco de Mayo. Alright. Let me see. 40-man roster, 25, 13-2. I'm looking for, who's injured? Okay. I'm just wondering, like, when do we get a new bat? I want a new bat. I don't know if I got all the blue bats or not, but I want a new bat. I wonder how much, what's it called? Oh, 3,000. That's not enough, but not for what I want. It's definitely not enough. Let's see if we could get by something to, what can we get? Of course, this. A card that costs 5. No, I want equipment. Let's see. I want some spikes or some batting gloves or something like that. Here we go. New bat right here. Graffiti bat. Alright. We get the ice bat. I think we got this bat skin diamond. I think we got that one. Alright, so we might go with the graffiti. Get a 6 contact and 6 contact, 6 power. Let's see. Oh, I like this. This show 2019 bat skin. Let's go with this one. I hope I bought it. Alright. Let's go head back into Road to the Show. Did I buy it? Let me see. I think I did. Alright, let's head back into Road to the Show. Custom equipment, edit equipment. Here we go. Now, that's it. Now, let's see. Parents, equipment, back. Can we change? No. Can't change the color. Ah, that sucks. I wanted to make the yellow letters and the black back. That would be nice. But it is what it is. We're gonna head into our next series. Talk to Gray about the team recent record. Okay. It's easy to come into work every day when the winds keep rolling in, huh? Hey, been Dilly out there these past couple of weeks. Feel good, man. Gray agrees and tells you that they must be shaky in their boots. Yeah. Alright, let's head into our next game against the San Diego Padres.
Downtown San Diego and Petco Park on a Thursday night. Tonight,
we're
the
30
first
and
of
11
this
to 24
four-game weekend
19.
set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and Walter Yamada is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What's your take on him, Dan? Into the box now, Cash.
The center fielder, number 0.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
We're up
Guys,
1
the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but
Bro,
you know as well as I do. In this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh,
get here.
On the mound. One there. On to Hosmer.
It seemed like my dude
and that
so
ends the inning.
slowed down the
1 in the
baseline
inning for the
over
Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pittsburgh leads this one. 1. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cash sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
My dude
no tag
slowed
at
down.
Second. He'll head back there with 2 away
like
now.
frustrated
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
The ball
I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle.
So digging in now, Cash 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And it's fouled away.
Tell him again.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Just been striking out.
Leading off the inning, Hunter Renfroe, and they'll
like
need him to
after
get
that
something
home run,
going here.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cash giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Darryl Nugent. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted into center field. Cash is there, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Cash.
All right, we're batting at
2-6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board
And
so
we're
far
0
for
for
them.
2
They
right
just
now.
haven't
Stuck on
had
the ground.
consistently good at
Go,
bats.
baby, square it up.
First pitch on its way.
There it goes.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
1 for 3.
There you go. Nice
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the
not
trigger
let's
on
go,
that 0-0
but
pitch. I can't
let's go.
imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 28.
He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. The throw
I thought it was
pulls
out
him
right
off
there.
the bag.
I thought I was
This
out right
catcher's
there.
not known for his throwing
I
ability,
kinda
so
jumped late
you
as hell.
compound that with a big lead at first base.
I don't know how he
had
didn't get
no
the
chance
out.
to throw that runner out at second.
Yes. So
Cash
much. And the
stands at
pitcher
second with no outs.
slashed that too.
A throw behind the runner at second.
Whoa!
And they get him.
Wow. Okay.
Next to the plate for the Padres,
Yeah,
Kevin Newman.
that-
It was a
okay.
walk in his last
Now I'm
start.
definitely
This thing's
still.
far from over.
You want to play it like that? Now
This
I'm
game,
definitely still.
only
Now
down by 1. All they
I
need to
do
do is
that.
get
Digging in and
Because
looking
I was
for
not
more.
expecting
Cash
him.
last time through was a base hit.
How am I gonna stop
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
I just want him to throw one.
Hey, it's your
Perfect.
turn. Drive him in.
Come on. Throw it perfect. Stop being a little push.
Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving.
He keep
from
throwing it
bad
out
to
because
worse.
he's
It's
scared.
0-2 now.
Push.
And a check swing here to the back.
Why did I check?
Plane as he sat down for the first out.
Didn't tap the freaking button. I held the
One
freaking
run
button.
held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
Oh,
The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
That's one thing about that, bro. That tapping stuff
Saturday
makes
night
it check
base-
swing. It works in some. Some pitches be just
Digging in now for San Diego. Hunter Renfroe comes off an 0 for 4
right
in last
there.
night's
Just
ball game.
check swings. Even though I held
Looking
this
for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
What?
And they're going to take a 1-0
Why
lead
did he
as the
run
run
right
comes
past
across
that?
to score.
well with 2 away.
Oh, that's
and then on first.
frustrating.
Set to
They're
get
up
his
3.
evening at the plate started.
That was 2
Kevin
outs.
Newman batting just a notch below
Yeah,
300
that's
so
on
far on the
first.
season.
Now we got 2.
One in the face.
Hit hard up the middle.
Look,
And that
see?
finds its way
See
through
what I
for a
mean?
base hit.
Like, that's frustrating. Why is my dude running like that?
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front
gosh.
shoulder in. kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged sometimes.
They definitely would have.
Digging in now, Cash. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on
pitching
and set
outside.
the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up ready to go. They're playing as a collective.
That was a double.
Good things happening in this clubhouse. So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers.
So striding forward now, Kevin
We're
Newman.
losing 8-0.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field.
You got to tee up next game.
Cash is back and he'll get there to make the
it's only the
play
bottom of
for
the
number
second,
2.
and we're losing 8-0. What has been happening?
Cash, he starts the inning.
This one haven't been me. I know I've been
They
striking out, but 8-0.
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6.
Come
but base runners
on, that's
are the key
supposed
to
to
getting back into this one.
drop.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's set to lead us
3 to
off in
8.
the home half
I
of the
think
4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get
But it's
complacent and get
ridiculous how
lazy.
much
You got to keep
up.
the gas pedal down.
And it's not
because
even
this
a
team
good
that they're
team.
playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So
We're
make it
fighting
2 hits for
in
him
the
this
wild
one as
card.
he's on base
We're
here in the
in
home
first
4th,
place.
and you can add on to
Hurry up.
Come on now. Come
now
on, play.
batting Cash. He's 0 for 2
All right,
in
let's
4
throw
games
it,
so far.
8.
He's ready.
We need
Here's the
4
first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's
Bro, I
strike 1.
swear. See what I mean?
Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
When I want to check swing, it don't check swing. But when I don't want to check swing, it's check swing.
A swinging strike, and now it's
swear
0-2.
those pitches look
He came out of his
exactly
shoes
like
on
they're
that
in
one,
their
boys.
strike zone.
I know he
Coming
swung and
straight
missed
to
it. We
my
felt the
back.
breeze from up
And he
here, but if
dropped.
he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low.
Got him looking.
What
and
the
that'll do it.
heck?
The inning is
Oh,
over.
what are you doing?
Pirates get
You're
just the
terrible.
1, and that's all. Last
What are
half
you
of the 5th
doing,
coming
man?
up. The Padres lead it 8-4.
That is not a strike. Come on now. That is not a strike. Especially on strike 3. That is not a strike. Come on. Can I
So
get
striding in,
hate
Hunter
discipline? I'm
Renfroe.
sorry,
It was a
because come on
flyout
now.
for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty.
If I would have
Almost
swung
went
like that,
deep
that would
as
have been.
He certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line towards center field. Cash patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Don't ever hit it to center again. That's my center. Everything in center field.
So coming to the plate, Cash. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well.
Right.
He's got to
I'll
find a
take
way
it.
to
I'll
pull a
take it.
trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Terrible swing, though.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
I'm sitting again.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Will Myers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
That's the kind of hits that I want. But they don't even let me do that.
Places it right back where it came from.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His past history with Keone Kellogg. He's gone 5 for 13. The 1-1.
We got to tee up next year.
Now a ball line toward the alley in left center.
You gotta
and
tee
that
up.
falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
All right, 1st and 2nd. No.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a...
Standing in, Cash. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder
loaded.
in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. It's in there. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
I can't do
Good call.
This one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Friars came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Zach Wheeler earned his 5th win of the year. Eric Fetty couldn't get out on the first in this one as he takes the loss.
For the victorious San Diego Padres, 10 runs.
You just got to see that.
A Marine layer appears at.
Just got to tee up this game.
Digging in, Cash. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's flared off to the right side, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What? Into the box now, Elias Adams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
That's a good hit.
And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern. Coming to the plate now, Manuel Margot. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reyes. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Leading off the inning,
all right, 1-0, we're
out. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 15.
Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Frazier will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So with 1 away, it's time to check out. At the plate, as we begin the top.
We had a good hit, but it was
first pitch on its way. Line
there he goes. There he goes.
So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Yeah. Now throw me out. I want you
Boy,
to.
dear,
I want
it's
you to
about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
He's going to slash that so you're not running.
Get the pitch, huh?
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Runners on the move for second.
Perfect
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Let's go right
here. 2-2. He's on the move again from first. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Throw over to first.
Bro, I'm not even taking the lead. I'm taking my regular lead. You that scared? I'm not even taking a big lead. I'm taking my regular lead.
The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
He's so worried about me.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
That is easy.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
What?
Diving effort in center, but he can't get on it. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
What?
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Cash is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Why is that happening? I'm pushing square for it, but too low. I don't know why he's not too low.
So the lineup flips over and digging in.
I guess my controller is
got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully
that is
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cash looking up, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, you really can't blame him.
Next for the Buccos, Cash. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
That's one of the keys.
We're
seeing a lot of
strikes.
We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Fouled off.
He would have caught that a strike.
See it, drive. Let's go. Right here.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, he actually didn't call that a strike? Oh,
Line drive to center field. Lee is there, and he has it for the first out.
God damn it.
I know they say sometimes.
I'm trying to get my contact swings up. So I've been contact swinging.
The first baseman, number 33, Aaron.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Get it.
Cash is after it. He's there to track it down, and that settling in now, Darryl Nugent.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Man, he got the front foot down.
Oh, he lost.
In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Oh my goodness, who is supposed to win? It's cool. It's fine. You win some, you lose some. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. Alright. We got a second inning gold player choice pack. Okay. Oh no, that unlocks at 100. Unlocks at 80. Second inning programming 62. Running on 26. I don't know what none of this is. Completed level progress mission. No reward. So what is this for? Diamond Dynasty? Alright, whatever. You completed tier 1, level 25, okay. You achieve program goals from XP reward path. Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay. But I will be, no, I'm Stan, but I will be turning off my mic.
A team is pressed to step up their focus defensively.
Tonight we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Colorado have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Cash. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Good pitch, drive it right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes 1 W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap,
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cash, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Runner goes for second. Don't want to forget about him. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch. And
striding in for the Rockies, Rafael Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Shot toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Digging in, Cash. He singled his last time out.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Only, huh?
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Hey, I like your can up there, huh?
Hit in the air down the right field line. Perez on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Pirates on. Digging in to try it again. Garrett Hampson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. That'll bring up Tony Walters. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Reyes has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready now, Cash. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
You can do it. No one bet. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
There you go.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
One and two.
The count is 1 and 2. Get your pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 1 run on 1 hit.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Parker Bridwell, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
The set and the 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
1 and 2. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Bautista going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch. Digging in for his second at-bat. Cash flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show.
Come on, guys.
At the plate, Tony Walters. He drew a walk his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hey, we got no out.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cash. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Come on, Chief. One time. Here we go.
He's set, and the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Hey, waiting for yours here. Here you go. Let it fly.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Cash. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Pittsburgh. They still lead it 2-1.
The batter, the right fielder, Kelby Tomlinson.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Pittsburgh used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Parker Bridwell earns his 6th winning decision in this one, striking out 12 in the process. Jeff Hoffman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
Hey, get yourself right here. Let's go.
The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cash moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So not much happening. Into the box for his first at bat in this one, Cash. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. And he popped him up. Thompson has a play, and that retires the side. Pirates leave one, and this is still a... That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Tony Walters.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cash has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll go to... Stepping into the box, Rafael Bautista as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cash. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 0.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Yeah, come on now, big guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Good rip on it, huh?
Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away.
Hey, for your pitch up there.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Cash leads off second with nobody out.
Come on, baby. Keep driving.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Perez is there, and he
All
holds
right,
it
hang
in
on,
for
hang
the
on.
first down.
Right here, right here.
The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. 0-2. Here it is. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Stepping into the box, Cash. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Liner towards second.
Get down.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, nice hit. Attaboy.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 7th inning. Striding in once again, Cash, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring, go hard.
Toward the line and right. Perez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the base. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. The 1-2 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall on a base hit. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, in a game like this.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. High in the air out to center field. Cash has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Colorado Rockies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alexis Olivo earns the win, his second. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
The batter, number 0.
Hey, one time, right now.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
He's running. Just keeping him close. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Davidas Neveroski. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate. As the stats indicate, ended up with...
Afternoon baseball. John Gray will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
Batting in, the second baseman, number 17.
The 1-1 home. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Ramirez on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Cash. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. First time up, he went down looking.